The Khajiit is here. The Khajiit is here. Let's get something done.
Just a law, king size, Blackistan, apathy, outer space, 7LES, Vinny P, self-title, yeah baby. I travel underground like the Goonies with a bag full of Uzis. Emerging in the corner store where Arabs sell Lucy's. My bang is on the waist, I never wave it around, but I always chamber around when there's strangers around. Set my face to the kill, my force field is on max. Never relax, study the facts and stockpile cats, cause the sky's about to bleed blood out from the clouds. There's gas masks in my backpacks, we're walking through crowds. The post-apocalyptic optic fitted with bionic circuitry, surgically planted perfectly. No way to word it verbally, but extrasensory perception got me detecting any copper detective. Intercept them and stop them with weapons.
Inside Vinny Bears, we like Animal Hawk. Grammatical master for art. Heavy metal, we smashing your thoughts, we up a level. You rappers are technicians. Undergraduates, I got a doctorate when it comes to ripping scientific. I was spawned from a different species. In a fight you beat me, you gon' fight me every time you see me. It's never over. Fuck size is King Cobra. I'm rushing off my shoulders, spitting ether, plus we taking over. I'm getting older, so I live by that new slogan. That Philly shit, the barrel smoke will leave your head open. It's open season on any rapper who wanna beef with. The army of the pharaohs, yeah man, we'll bring the season.
Don't hit me with the drama, don't approach me about no BI. Cause I'm a pharaoh king and y'all ain't worthy of a reply. Bodies I've caught decomposing on the seaside. Catch me river dancing through the bloody waters knee high. Mind state is cutthroat, can't walk around deprived. My team shut it down, any access will be denied. Crown royal status, Puerto Ricans, that's how we ride. Nocturnal souls mesmerized by the street lights. One shot at glory, game will never give you 3 tries. For the haters I've murked, they will love to see me die. Acid tripping vision, everything look high DeFi. Drugs, money, liquor, only things that get me by. Yeah, raw rap, the hardcore shit, 94 shit. Shoot the fucking place up.
I got a lot of hate, I gotta learn to love, stop the date. But some days I would rather murder than populate. Either way I gotta open up the cosmic gate. Who knows what the future holds, gotta watch and wait. I can't function clear, keep a ton of guns and beer. I never sweat it, I get arrested like once a year. My gun big as 2 guns, you should cover your ears. Believe half of what you see and nothing you hear. Nobody listens, I got a lot of ground to cover. Bullets go in one ear and out the other. Tuck the weapon in, kick his face in the blood pool, like give him a taste of his own medicine.
Him beats the president, I'm pulling out my ray gun. Chuck D's greatest line and y'all ain't even thank him. Y'all ain't on my radar, horrible like Hagar. Most icy flow beats banging on the space bar. Haters get mad, start banging on the space bar. Flip over the desk, gotta take it up with HR. Your bitch get bad brains like she work for HR. I be where the razor, you wonder what the rates are. I'm a cannibal, you cats wonder where the plates are. I know that I'm immortal while you wonder where the gates are. I cold crush your brother like Grandmaster Castle. Pass work with the 45 like the Kim Shabazz.
I'm from the East Coast, nigga, but I'm still loped out. I grew up inside the crack house, my mom just smoked out. You know the kid with the bummy kicks, holes in his jeans, same shirt, chilling on some bummy shit. Yeah, that was me though, attracted to the metal like Magneto. Sneakers started talking like I Bendito. Got my own, never borrowed a bag for shit. Now it's on cause I'm rolling with the pharaohs legit. Tired of rappers always rhyming that bullshit. Catch you at your CD signing with a full clip. Now how you feel about the pharaohs and the demigods? That's what I thought, nigga, because we large and in charge.
Kings of the motherfucking underground. Y'all don't want it with us. We punching y'all in the fucking face, laughing at y'all.
Keep shooters on staff, moving their blast. Refugees that came on an inner tube with a gag, Rubik's Cube and code name. But you will respect the handle, spin checks on Windex, so I shine the chrome and ammo. I throw hands with the devil, so ain't much to fear after. Bitches cry over me, I'm a top tier rapper. American Idol with a wet wipe for you desperate housewives. Firecracker go off when I brick the whole house white. And I will outright say that you saw. I write your favorite writer that your basic style off of. I let the tech blast in you, the check cash. In the shells give you a turtle face, make your back splinter.
With the semi-automatic, sipping Henny in the attic, spitting heavy with the guard of the Serengeti blasted. Fasting till I downloaded the attachment. The hunger came back and I'm eating like a savage. Walking through the labyrinth, imagining it's Nazareth. Throwing more stones at the throne, lone catalyst. Puff, puff, pass it, that ain't never been me. Only had the urge to annihilate the MC. Used to ride the 10 speed and cop the top 10 sneaks. Never Never thought I'd be in Budapest counting 10 G's. But it all makes sense to me. Pharaoh click sick, man, we thick more than 10
If
feet.
I ain't heard of y'all rappers, then you gotta be soft. That's the reason why I talk about the bodies I caught. Bodies in North, New Haven down in New York. If it's a fight that's put in front of me, it's gotta be fought. They got me in court for carrying a burner on the waist. My lawyer's an animal, he murdering the case. Boombox, hard body, murdering the tape. I take your fucking heart like a burglar on a date. I'm magic with the 4/5, perfect with the 8. I lavish with the lyrical, superlatives is great. Mash a motherfucker out, tourniquet his face. Jerry head rappers ain't assertive as the gray, yeah.
Kings of the motherfucking underground. Y'all understand that? Y'all don't want it with us. Hard body shit. Official pistol. Ayo TP. It's the god of the Serengeti. I'm the god of the seven deadly. Hard body rap. Tons of guns.
Alright guys, what is up? K-Pop G, back at you with another build video. This time we're bringing you Beamplar Part 2. Built bigger, stronger, faster, and designed for Cyrodiil, CP champion points enabled. And it's just bigger and better in every way. More effective in every way. Let's jump straight into it. When we go to our character stat sheets, nothing really jumps off the page too much here. We do have, getting ahead of ourselves, let's get slottables, we'll put some food on. I usually run with the Witchmother's Potent Brew for that extra recovery, but this is kind of more of a burst build, so you can just run max magic, max health if you want. We'll go with this one for the purpose of the video. Okay, now let's go back. Alright, so yeah, nothing jumps off the page too much. With the Witchmother's Potent Brew, we do get a nice 1.5k magic recovery. Just under 30k max magic, 25k health. 3,400 spell damage. Now we can prop that up a little bit, but in most of the videos you just seen, I usually don't. We usually don't get time to pop it up, and that's usually enough. The 3.4k with the 30k crit and the 7k pin, it's enough. 20k spell resistance, 14k physical's a little low, and the 18k crit's a little low, but we survive, we get away with it. 54 points magic, 10 in health, just to give us a little bit extra health. And we're running the apprentice for the spell damage. I am still a werewolf, I just haven't been bothered to go get cured yet. And we're already covered, Witchmother's Potent Brew. Now, slottables, very, very important. We have our tri-stats just for general run of the play. But the key for this build, the kill switch, the kill shot, is our detection pots. These increase our stealth by 20 meters. That's huge, okay? And just the basic plain old detection pots is good enough. You can get fancier ones. What do we got here? This one, become immune to knockback and stealth for 20 meters. But I haven't even started using these ones yet. We're still trying to use up just the plain old detection pots, and these work just fine. If you can afford or want to put anything extra on it, good for you, but these will work. These are perfect. These are fine. Straight into it. We are running mechanical Akukey. We got sharpened on it just for the extra pin, and this gives us our max stam, max magic, and weapon spell damage. Right, when you deal direct damage, it's important, direct damage, you get 100% crit strike for 5 seconds. This is every 21 seconds, so the cooldown's not too bad. But the crit damage is the most important part to take away from that. And now the most obvious, obviously if you're going to get 100% crit for 5 seconds, the most obvious set to run with it, where is it? Mother's Sorrow. Right, obviously, just crit, 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 right? Well, actually, 1 max magic, crit, crit, crit. So that when we do get that 5 seconds of crit, we're making the most out of it. We got infused, all infused spell damage. Oh no, we don't. We got 1 magic recovery on the necklace. 2 weapon damage on the rings. And yeah, I think that's basically it. We want to get that spell damage nice and high so the crit really hurts more. We got impent or reinforced on everything. Reinforced on the big pieces, impent on the smaller pieces. The monster helm, we just grabbed whatever we had. We got impent on the head, divines on the shoulders. Perfect, that's all good with me. We of course running logs because we want that beam to be super strong, and just the combination. Let's go over the skills, combo it all together. We're running jabs, just because why wouldn't you? Power of the light. We usually don't get to pop this out. This is option B. Jesus beam. We usually don't even get to the Jesus beam. This is option B. Toppling charge. Now the reason we went with Templar and toppling charge is because I think this is the best gap closer. Because it not only is it at the gap closer, but it stuns them, and that gives you the chance to whack them. Breath of life. Just that's our heal, and our beam. Alright, so let's go over it just shortly. So as you can see in the video, all we do, if we smell a Nightblade, we'll swap to our detect pots. We'll pop a detect pot, and that gives us 20-meter range, and then we run to whatever direction we think the Nightblade was in. He was over here, he was over here, he was over here. Here he is. We just crit charge him, knock him off balance. That procs our mechanical, and then we just hit him with that. You see all those 17k ticks? And it just mounts Nightblades, no problem. Wait. So, this does not proc. This does not proc. So none of these skills on the back bar will proc our mechanical accuracy. So let's just go over the back bar real quick. So we can switch to our back bar, even then we have our power up here. Which, when we hit our power up, oh, and if we swap back to the front bar, they will actually proc us up to 4k spell damage. Usually we don't. Usually we're just hanging out, we're running, usually you're just running towards a keep or the door or whatever you're doing, and you'll see a Nightblade off to the side. I'll prop my detect pot, I'll chase after him, and we'll get him. That's usually how this. Let's do that scenario first. So we go into the door, running with our group. All these trees are our friends, and then I see a Nightblade. First thing we're gonna do, step 1, detect pot. Pop your detect pot. Step 2, gap closer. Step 3, hit him with the beam. I try to let's do that again. I was trying to do 2 things at once. I shouldn't have. I should have just did the 1 thing at a time. Okay, so we've got our detect pot. We charge the Nightblade and we hit him with the beam. So these are 16k ticks, okay? And you get about 5 of them in there. And the Nightblade can't vanish, is going to mount him, okay? And because of our CP, if the Nightblade is actually trying to run away, and you actually hit him in the back with it, we're getting 17k ticks. Just a little something to bear in mind. And that's generally what happens, is generally how we kill him. Now, Power of the Light will proc our mechanical accuracy. This one won't. So if we're just hanging out, let's go over our skills. So we've got our power up, 20% spell damage. Regeneration, it's just a good Zerg heal. Repentance for the extra recovery if we are going healing. You can change this for defense if you prefer the defense rather than recovery, or even another even that one would be good. Or another healing skill if you want. Shield, whatever you feel, whatever you want, whatever you feel you need, as long as it doesn't do any damage, it won't proc your thingamajiggy. Alright, now the big circle, and this does 2,000 damage per second, or every 2 seconds. It's just, it's such a good range, such a long time, and it does damage. That last tick was 4k damage on this guy. Yellow! So, big radius, nice dot, and your teammates can heal from it. They can proc a heal out of it. A purge heal, I believe, as well. Such a good skill. Okay, and breath of life, of course. Heal. Healy, 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 power up. Healy, 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 healy. Grab those dead bodies off the ground. Healy, healy. See a Nightblade. Switch over, crit charge, boom. I didn't have my ultimate, but you get the idea. So on the front bar we have our jabs, just because, the jabs. Like, we're a Templar, of course we have jabs. Help out with the NPCs and that, and the keeps and stuff, on the resources and that. You can try and defend yourself with the jabs if you have to. And of course, if your ultimate isn't up, you can always do the old crit charge, jabbity jab jab, Templar beam. That's always an option. So this one, we use to, where is it? 17k burst damage max, if you're lucky enough. When the effect ends, you leave a pool of sunlight, healing you and your allies. So the idea behind it would be, you power up, and then you hit that before you hit your crit charge, and then hit him with the beam. We're getting 20k ticks off that, so that when the beam will copy some of that damage and explode again. I missed how much exactly that went for. I usually don't get time. I usually don't put that on them anyway, but it's another option. I just love having that skill anyway. And of course, if they survive all that, you got your Jesus beam. When they're low on damage, if you just start Jesus beaming somebody, crit, and each one's critting when they're low health. Very, very strong, very, very powerful. Our gap closer, obviously. Now, I like this gap closer because it stuns them for 3 seconds. So it means at least the first 1 or 2 ticks of your ultimate is going to hit guaranteed because they're going to be stunned. The detect pop, they're going to get up and they're going to try and stealth and run away. Your detect top is going to stop that from happening, and by the time they realise it, it's too late, they're gone, they're screwed. That's why we use that. But the skill is still very strong whether you use magic or stamina, and the mechanical accuracy gives us both max stamina, max magic, weapon and spell damage. So it's a, what do you call it? It's a unicorn. What do you call it? Hybrid. It's a hybrid set. You can use this either stamina or magicka. But again, like I said, I like this crit because, I like this gap closer because it stuns them. But you could use crit charge, if you run in a stamina build, just use any gap closer you want. And of course, change that for, is it Leafiation, whatever the stamina version of this set is. Or whatever other set you want, you know, for yourself. I think we've covered everything. Have we covered everything? We covered the sets. Of the Sorrow, Mechanical Accuracy, Bolglargs. We covered the skills. The combo, the easy 3-step combo, Detect Pot, Crit Charge, Beam 'em. If you're fighting someone who's a little more tankier, or who's basically not a squishy, you're gonna want to power up, power of the light, crit charge, beam him. If he manages to survive that, hit him with the Jesus beam straight after, and just keep hitting him with Jesus beam until he's either back to full health or he's dead. One or the other. One of those two things is gonna happen, or you're gonna die. Champion points. I knew we were missing something. There was something missing. Alright, green bar is obviously personal. We're fishing at the moment. We're getting the fishing achievements. So that's what we've been using, but otherwise I'd recommend this one. So when you spawn on a tent and have to run back to the keep or whatever. Out of combat movement speed, awesome. Mount speed, obviously, awesome. And awesome, right? There is some awesomeness in the green tree for PvP. This one especially, so you can jump off the towers or jump off the third floor of the keep back to the flags and all that sort of stuff. Reduce damage, that's awesome. Resurrect another player, awesome. Green tree is pretty awesome. It's kind of dumb that because I'm questing some zones, it's taking up all my crap and I can't use. Anyway, blue tree, we are using fighting fitness, increase our critical damage, obvious reasons. Backstabber, increase our critical damage by another 15%. Now this is awesome because most of the Nightblades will turn and try and run from you. If you charge at them, they'll turn and they'll try and run. They want to attack you, they want to get the element of surprise, the stealth gank, all that stuff. So backstabber, beautiful. Get another 15% crit damage on top of the 10% crit damage here. Reduce your damage taken from single target attacks, from the gankers. Reduce your damage taken from AoE attacks, that's the bombers. So just a little bit of defense here. Keep it balanced, guys, keep it balanced. Alright, on the red tree, we have Slippery, obviously our favorite skill. It's a free break free. You automatically break free. Recovery, because recovery is awesome. Ironclad, because armor is awesome. And health, because health is awesome. The other ones, obviously, Survival Instincts, very popular, very powerful, very recommended. This one down here, very popular, very recommended, the Juggernaut. Okay, I think that's it. That's everything. Get as many passives as your CP will allow you to get. Champion points done. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Beamplar Part 2. Hope you enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, push it out there. Let's get rid of these Nightblades, because there's too many of them. Beamplar is definitely needed. Get into it.